This is as close as we can get to Southern California's
so-called
what's being called
biblical flooding across Colorado.
The people overseeing the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant have another problem on their hands. Officials with Tokyo Electric Power Company say the levels of radioactivity monitoring down in a storage tank have risen. More than 300 tons of highly radioactive water leaked last month out of the storage tank. The water is thought to have seeped into the soil. Managers have assigned more monitors to check for radioactive materials in groundwater near the tank.
I speak unto thee this day, and I say that my people are meant to be quick to discern between good and evil, but I say they are not. For I say you are living in a time when the majority of those who are claiming that they are my people are so dull, so thick, so dumb, they are calling the evil good. That is, they are literally striking out against the true prophets, against the true messengers who decry the evil in the land. And I say that it is the ones claiming to be mine who have grown so dull, so thick, so dumb, they are literally embracing evil. Now I say this day that I, the living God, never called my people to live in such dullness, such dumbness, and yet they are there. And I say they are there because of their own disobedience, their refusal to walk uprightly in me. That is, when a man will disobey me, when a man will rebel against me, then I say that he grows thick and dull in his mind. That is, he has brain fog, he is not able to see clearly at all. Now I say this day that I, the living God, never called my people to lack clarity. I never called my people to lack precision, but I say they are lacking in the same. And I say it is because they are lacking in obedience unto me. Now I say it is me, the living God, who does desire and require that my own people would be coming forth ever uplifted and guided in my way. And it is me, the living God, who does desire and require that my own people would walk in the way of truth and light, mercy and hope and peace that I provide. Therefore I say, in a wayward, a vile, a corrupted generation, consider that if you obey and remain in the straight and narrow way that I provide, then I say that you can indeed be discerning between good and evil. But I say, if you abandon yourself to the covering spirits over the land, I say you will likewise be in stubbornness, pride, and rebellion against me. For I say there are multitudes who have gone whoring, they have departed from truth, they have literally scoffed the same. And I say in the process of it all, they believe they are justified because they name my name. But I say that the disobedient will not abide in me, nor will they be found in me when they stand before me. But I say that they will be banished because they have chosen the way of lies. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do delight to give to thee the truth, the light, the strength of who I am, if you will indeed be thankful unto me. That is, if you will be accepting of the way that I offer, the way that I provide, you will be directed always. But I say, if you are indeed refusing to walk uprightly in me, then what do you choose? I say that you choose the way of fools, you choose the way of the wayward, the careless, and you will not be found well-pleasing unto me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do intend that the ones who are mine would choose the way of truth continually, that they could be brought forth in me. That is, that they could be brought forth in the blessedness of strength that I offer and the way that I provide. For I say, if you will indeed keep your focus, your vision stayed upon me, you are ever guided by me. And I say that you will be directed, corrected, and given the hope, the strength, the purpose that is only to be found through me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do intend that the ones who are mine would walk uprightly, ever rejoicing in my way. That is, I do intend that the ones who are mine would be coming forth, ever made glad for the privilege to believe, to receive, to come forth in me. For I say, if it is me that you will be believing and trusting, if it is me that you will follow after and seek to please, you will find that I am ever present to guide thee forth. And yes, you will find that I do direct, correct, and instruct thee, for indeed you are meant to be mine. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to live, to die, to perish as a fool, because you are far from me. But I say that I call thee to be ever strengthened, directed, and guided, and given the light upon the path. For I say, if you will indeed be accepting of the light, the way that I offer, the way that I give, the way that I purpose for my own, then I say you are well-pleasing unto me. But I say, if you choose the way of fools, the way of adulterers, I say you will be found ever under the brain fog that accompanies the same. Now I say that men think, because they are not clear in me, that they are justified in sin. But I say they are fools, deceiving themselves, for the truth remains that I provide the straight and narrow way. And I say that whosoever will enter into eternal life and there remain will walk in that way. But I say, when men are finding excuse, justification for sin, then covering it over with brain fog, I say it is because of disobedience. Now I say this day, why not strive to bring yourself into obedience unto me, and be thankful for my way. For I say it is me, the living God, who has fulfilled obedience in order for you to be redeemed. But I say, if you will keep those redemptive mercies, then I say you must likewise walk in obedience unto me. That is, you must come out of the fog and into the clarity of light that I put upon thy path. Now I say this day, why not become vehement against disobedience, not giving way to the same? That is, why not know, understand, and realize that the disobedient will have no part of me? But I say that they will be taken in multiplied sorrows because of their transgressions, for the way of transgressors is hard. But I say that the ones who will choose to subject themselves to my rulership will be found rejoicing in my mercies day by day. For I say that I, the living God, do have abundance of mercy and goodness prepared for all who will choose to walk uprightly in me. But I say that the willful, the stubborn, the proud will go on in their own determination, all to their shame. That is, they will be shamed even in old age if they choose to walk disorderly and in disobedience towards me. For I say that I, the living God, am no respecter of persons, and if a man will not receive instruction and be made wise, then I say that he lives and dies and perishes as a fool. Now I say this day, when you see a man who is full of self-love, full of exhibition as to how great he imagines he is, know that he is indeed a befuddled fool. For I say that his brain is under the fog of confusion, and there he remains, because he is lacking in obedience unto me. Now I say, a part of obedience unto me is humility, that is, subjectivity unto me. And I say, when you see any man or woman that is strutting and boasting in their pride, know that they are in disobedience towards me. For I say that I, the living God, do not call thee to be filled on pride, but I say that I call thee to be respecting me. That is, I call thee to subject yourselves to the truth, the light, the strength of who I am, ever make glad for my way. And I say that I call thee to be thankful that I purpose, direct, and instruct thee, for yes, indeed, you are mine. And I say it is me, the living God, who is the way of all righteousness and truth, the way of all blessedness and strength, and the way of mercy provided. I say this day that it is not a difficult thing to receive the abundance of mercy if you walk uprightly in me. And I say, if you really consider that disobedience is an action that a man will will himself unto, why can he not will himself to obey me? That is, by the same effort, by the same purpose, by the same strength, any man can will himself to obey. Now I say, if you look upon disobedience, if you look upon rebellion, if you look upon worldliness and all of the holes that it has upon the sons of men, what do you see? I say you see the workings of disobedience that take men to their own damnation. Now I say, by the same principle, you can indeed be brought forth in mercy and truth and life if you allow the workings of obedience in your life. That is, if you purpose yourself to obey me, to come forth ever uplifted in my life. For I say it is me, the living God, who is ever present to give thee the truth and the light upon the path, if you will be thankful unto me. And it is me, the living God, who is ever present to direct thee, correct thee, and bring thee forth, if you will, your will to obey. Now I say, if you think that you can stand before me and offer me the excuse that you didn't know, understand, or realize what it was that I desired for thee, I say you are indeed a self-deluded fool. For I say that all of your confusion, all of your fog that you think is your justification for sin will not get by on me. For I say that I, the living God, do always have the requirement of obedience. There is not one generation that shall escape the same. And I say, even when there is darkness all about, that I, the living God, am the light unto all who will look unto me. Therefore I say this day, do not be quick to justify disobedience. Do not be quick to offer excuse unto me. But I say instead, be quick to accept the truth, the light, the strength that I give thee day by day. And I say, be thankful that I will indeed be purposing thee, be directing thee and guiding thee forth. And I say, be thankful that through me you are given the hope, the peace, the safety that I alone can give thee day by day. For I say you are not meant to be full of the animosity of rebellion, but I say you are meant to be full of the humility of obedience unto me. For I say, when you will be walking in humility before me, then I say it is me, the living God, you desire to please. And I say that you do not want to grieve me, you do not want to bruise me and accuse me, because you realize the mercies that are given unto thee. I say this day, when a man or a woman will themselves to obey, then I say that their vision is clear. That is, they can see with clarity the many mercies that I give them day by day. Now I say, when any is lifted up in pride and vain conceit, they will imagine they are better than they are. They will imagine evil on every hand against every one, because they are the perfect ones. But I say their imaginings, their conjurings are nothing but the workings of pride that take them far from me. And I say they go on and on and on in disobedience, actually congratulating themselves on how great they are. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to be muddled, to be confused, to be under brain fog because of disobedience. But I say that I call thee to walk in the purity, the clarity of truth, ever made glad for the same. Therefore I say, do not find a justification for disobedience, but I say, bring yourselves into obedience unto me. I say, even in the realm of your thoughts, I say, bring the same into captivity to the mind of my spirit. For I say you are not meant to be functioning independent of me, merely using me for your life insurance, but I say you are meant to be subject unto me. That is, you are meant to choose each day the pathway whereby you are subject to my rule in your life. And I say you are meant to know, understand, and realize that it is me, the living God, who intends tender mercy for thee. And I say you are meant to know, understand, and realize that I am the one who guides thee forth always. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do not call thee to accept the lies of the liar, but I say that I call thee to refute, rebuke, and refuse the same. And I say that I do not call thee to accept the works of disobedience as though they had a part of thee. But I say instead, I call thee to walk uprightly in the truth, the light, and the mercy that I provide, ever thankful for my way. And I say that I call thee to walk in the clarity, the purity that is found in my light, that is found in obedience unto me day by day. For I say that I, the living God, will not accept the justification of those who have walked afar off from me, of those who have involved themselves in disobedience, even though they may think they get by with the same. For I say there is no man nor woman who gets by on me, for I say that my requirement remains the same. And I say my requirement is that my own people would walk in the straight and narrow way, ever rejoicing in obedience unto me. For I say, in the obedience you will find my joy, in the obedience you will find my life, and the strength that I provide. Now I say this day, when you have an attitude that is surly, know that it is because there is a root of disobedience that is causing trouble. That is, the bitterness that reflects in surliness and unwillingness, in hatefulness and accusation against others is because of disobedience in your life. I say this day, seek to be subject, seek to be walking in me, and you will find the joy that I give unto the ones who walk uprightly. For I say it is me, the living God, who does call men to walk in me, to obey me, to be ever thankful unto me. I say this day, be glad that I give to thee the truth, that you can walk in the same and be kept.